I'm not sure if we're live yet. There's always this awkward spinny thing going on, so I'll wait just a second before I dive in. I do believe we are official. The little spinny circle stopped spinning, so I think we're live. But anyways, if I haven't met you, I am Catherine Hood, or some of you call me Coach Catherine that have worked with me. And anyways, I'm here this week to say hello, drop in, check out how you guys are doing, see if you have a pulse. Things are really slow this week, which is great. I'm still staying incredibly busy, which is wonderful. I do want you guys to know that this is your group to stay healthy, motivate yourself, motivate others, chime in and offer support and help. If you have a challenge, a barrier, you're frustrated, you need help, post in the group. Let us help you. We're all on this journey with you, beside you, behind you, ahead of you. Let us help you figure things out, sort out any kind of challenges or difficulties you're having. This week seems to be quite a crazy week for a lot of you. Lots going on, a lot of temptations, a lot of people falling off track. Which is pretty normal, right? We all kind of want to have this reset, just kind of go dark and vanish and do naughty things. And that's okay too. And then, a lot of you are planning on doing that and then getting back on track January 1st, which kind of leads me to the topic today is show up every single day, which is something that I really believe in. This is something that I do. And I believe it's just part of my identity. I believe it's just something, it's part of me. If I don't show up every day, I feel guilt, honestly. And what I mean by that is showing up with taking care of my health, with showing up and doing some sort of form of exercise or movement, even if it's just a few minutes. I feel like I've checked that box. I feel like I've accomplished it. I've done it. In fact, actually, after this live video, I'm going to do my workout. So New Year's obviously is around the corner as I'm recording this. I do want you guys to know I did publish a new Udemy course that is really cheap, really affordable, but the course is how to create a New Year's resolution that will stick. And it's a fun course. It's really detailed and should create kind of that foundation that you need before starting a resolution. And I am going to kind of cover a couple of the topics that I talk about in the course today on this live video. But some questions that I have for you before we go into the New Year's, before you start planning, before you start thinking about what are you going to do in the new year with your health and your lifestyle, is how will you start? Often I meet a lot of people, and I'm totally guilty of this. When I started really strong, which is good, right? To start strong, but I started too strong. Like I was just all or nothing kind of attitude, and I went too hard. I went too strong. I was just like totally dedicated, which is great, right? These are great words, but the reality was, in a short period of time, I became very frustrated. I looked in the mirror and I kind of expected to see changes quicker, faster, and wanted more, quicker, faster. Why is it that you see this on social media, all these transformation photos, and and people tell you what the time frame is, and that may be true or not. We don't know, but the reality is it ended up being slower because I was so at war with myself and my mind, beating my own self up, working out harder. I was working full time, plus the kids, plus, all these different things. I just was running super hard and was not recharging my batteries and causing more stress on myself. So naturally, your body is not going to progress. Naturally, your body is going to go into a protect mode and not give you progression, sadly. But what are you going to commit to? What are you going to set for a goal for you? Daily, weekly, monthly. Know that 2% of diets succeed. That's the way it is. So if you're picking a diet, whatever fad diet you're wanting to choose right now, the statistics show it's a 2% survival. And most people can only do a diet for 6 weeks and then they fall off maximum. Often it's a lot shorter than that because diets are horrible. They're painful, they're dreadful, they're restricting, they're miserable, and they're lacking all the vitamins and nutrients that you probably really need. So how will you prevent burnout? Whether that be food or water or sleep or exercising, how are you going to prevent burnout? That's a good question. I really believe that community and support and accountability is what you need, really. In the start of my journey, I hired a coach, I hired a trainer, and I've had several of both over the years, and it's such an investment. It doesn't cost money, it's an investment. It really makes a huge difference. Every single coach I've had, I've learned a tremendous amount of value from. Every single trainer, personal trainer I've had, I've gained a tremendous amount of knowledge from. And even this year, I had a personal trainer twice, 2 different phases for about a 2 to 3 month period. And they see your blind spots and they push you so much further than you could ever do on your own. So both are very, very valuable. What's worked in the past is really important to reflect on that. What did work in the past? Do those things, turn up the volume, or maybe, implement them slowly. But what worked? Obviously, what didn't work, don't do that. But it is good to reflect on those things and talk to somebody about it. Say, hey, these are the things that worked. These are the things that didn't work for me. What do you suggest? Having someone that's been through it or has experience and shake it out with you. So here's some tips. Pick one thing to work on, whether that be today, tomorrow, January 1st, one small thing. Don't go changing your whole life. Your family, your kids, your friends can't handle that, and neither can you. Again, people can only handle dieting or major changes in their life for about 6 weeks and they fall off. So just picking one thing to work on, perfect it, and then tackle on one more thing. So start really, really small. So if it's water, maybe you're not drinking any water. Maybe you want to start with 8 ounces one week, 10 ounces the next week. If it's exercise that you want to do, maybe it's 5 minutes this week, 8 minutes next week. See how I'm doing this? It's really, really, really small because there's so many things. Like, it's so easy to say, oh, I'm going to drink more water. Well, what does that mean? How much more water? What cup are you going to use? Is it going to be cold? Is it going to be hot? Or what are you going to, So there's so many factors that go into any kind of changes that happen in your life that you've got to figure out how to do it, how to chop it down really, really small. So that way at the end of the day, you can say, hey, I did it. I showed up today. That's what this is about. And then, if it's something you dread, like exercise or movement, if that's something you dread, then do it first thing in the morning. That way you get it done. Because if you wait and you're like, I'm going to do it after breakfast, or I'm going to do it after lunch, or I'm going to do it whatever, you're going to keep procrastinating. You're going to keep pushing it off, So if it's something that you dread and you find miserable, then do it first thing. And guess what? After you do it 10 times, you'll actually start to enjoy it. Trust me. All right, so what I also suggest is post whatever it is that you're wanting to tackle. Post it in the group. Share with us that you're doing it. Share with us how you're doing it, what's working, what's not working. Let us cheer you on. Let us celebrate you. You're not going to clog up the newsfeed. Nobody cares about that. We want to help and support you. So post it in the group. Share with us what you're doing and tell us that you're doing it every day. On the working out one, though, I do ask that you put it in the Who Worked Out Today thread. Side note. So take one day at a time. Couldn't read my own handwriting. Take one day at a time. One day at a time. So stop thinking long term. Think just today. What can I do today? How can I show up today? How can I accomplish one small thing today and improve on it every single day? All you got to do. Keep it small. Stop looking so big and thinking, oh my God, I got to do all the things. I got to do everything. No, you don't. Just do one thing a day. Super small. Make it easy. Make it attainable so you can celebrate every day. So make your goals also small. A lot of you, when I first talked to you on the phone, you're like, I want to lose 50 pounds, 70 pounds, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's too big. It's a really huge goal. So it's just about learning how to slowly move forward, make small changes, be proud of all the little changes, because guess what? There's a lot to do, a lot to change, and you can only do one thing at a time. The other thing is like I kind of alluded to just a second ago, start today. Don't wait until January 1st. Start today, doing whatever it is. Start small. Honestly, when it comes to working out or walking, because a lot of gyms are closed right now across the country, it's just putting on the shoes. That's the hard part. Just putting on the damn shoes, getting out that door. So that's the hard part. So just finding that 5 minutes a day that works for you to carve in that time and do it. Next, I would say, stay positive. Celebrate the fact that you did it. Even if it seems fruity, silly, I don't know. Just say, look, I did it. I'm proud of myself. I am amazing. I am incredible. I showed up today. I'm excited. And shout it out at the top of your roof. Shout it out on Facebook. Shout it out with your family. And just be silly about it. Because guess what? What you think generates some feelings, and those feelings are going to generate momentum and motion, and you're going to do it again tomorrow because you're going to feel good about it. If you have negative thoughts towards putting those shoes on and walking for 5 minutes, it's going to fail. You're going to stop. It's not going to continue. Hands down, it won't last past 2 or 3 weeks. You have to have this silliness about it, have fun with it, and say, I did it. I showed up. I'm excited. I'm doing it. I'm the best. I'm amazing. I'm incredible. I'm doing this. I'm changing my life for the good. I'm always going to do this because I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And just keep repeating it. That's what you got to do. And then increase slowly. Kind of talked about that already. So if you're starting off with 8 ounces of water, you want to do 10 ounces next week, but very slowly increase. Just like walking on a treadmill, you want to slowly start walking on the treadmill, or if you start working out, you want to slowly start, because you don't want to end up being sore or in pain or hate it, because again, that's negative thoughts. You want to love whatever it is that you're doing, enjoy it, and think, this is great, this is amazing, I'm changing my life, and everyone around me is going to cheer me on, and they're going to do it too, because it's going to be addictive because you're so excited about it. And also creating rewards. So if it's something that you kind of do dread, right, but we're going to have positive thoughts about it, but what you need to do is make sure you're not watching TV, playing video games, going on social media, doing anything until you get that one thing done a day. Why? Because you need rewards. We need rewards after doing the things that we should be doing, whether that's dealing with phone calls for work or firing someone or whatever. We need a reward, because that's what we did when we were kids, right? When we were kids, it was like we had to clean our room and then we could play video games. We had to clean our room and then we could go play with our friend. Well, we need to do that more in our adult life, is create little reward systems. I do that. That's how I start my morning out. I get up, I hydrate, I eat, I do my journaling, and then I read at least one page, which like today I got really sucked into it, which I had a lot of time this morning anyway, so it's fine. Did my reading, and then I logged into my computer. So I create this kind of reward system. And remember, the reward should not be food. Then make it who you are. I kind of already talked about that, but make it part of your identity. Make it part of your routine. Make it part of your schedule. Make sure you listen to the words you're saying. So if you say, I have to walk right now, it's not going to stick. You got to say, I want to go walk today because it's a part of my health. I want to go walk today because I feel good after I do it. I want to go walk today because I know it's for my life, making my life better, making my life healthier. I feel better afterwards. And I want to post it in the Facebook group so I can celebrate it. So you've got to have this set up in a way that is part of your identity, and you got to be careful what words you're saying. And it's okay if it comes out that way, correct it really quick. And my last tip, because again, I'm trying to keep this under 15 minutes and I've almost got it, is stop dieting, guys. Stop the freaking dieting. Dieting doesn't work. I don't care who you are. The stupid diets all are manipulating your micro and macronutrients and your vitamins, and then you come out of it with more problems. So stop the goddamn dieting. You need to create a lifestyle. If you need help from me, I'm here for you. Message me. But most of all, this group is for you, and I'm honored to have you in here, and I hope that if I haven't met you, that we'll meet soon. Message me. Everybody is allowed one free phone call with me for 30 minutes. We can shake out your goals, talk about it, and if there's something that I can do or support you in, I will let you know. Aside from that, I kept it under 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, and I have a lot of comments. I had my notes covering up my comments. So hi, Dave. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Peter. Yay. Hi, Tom. Hi, Michael. Hi, John. Hi, Patrick. Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate that. I think that's the most comments I've gotten on these lives since I've been doing them. And that's really honestly what I need to keep doing these is the support from you guys to comment, and, make me feel loved. So thank you guys so much. And if you're watching this before Christmas, I wish you guys Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, right? All right, I will catch you guys next week. And as always, I'm here for you. Bye.